Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. I have 2 videos of quarter dollar. So let's get started. The coin is part of the Washington Quarter Series 1932 present, originally introduced to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. In the early 1960s, U.S. coinage faced increasing metal costs, especially silver, and a shortage of circulating coinage. As a result, the U.S. moved away from 90% silver coins toward copper-nickel-clad coins for dimes and quarters. The 1966 quarter comes after the last 90% silver Washington quarter, 1964, and is part of the clad era, meaning no silver content. The mint mark convention also shifted. From 1965 to 1967 most quarters were minted without a mint mark, even though minted at Philadelphia and/or Denver. Because of the high mintage and its role as a regular circulation coin, rather than a special issue, the 1966 quarter is quite common. Here are the technical details for the 1966 quarter. Denomination: 25 cents, 1 quarter dollar. Year: 1966. Mint mark: none for most. This was standard for 1965-67. Composition: copper-nickel clad outer layers of approximately 75% copper, 25% nickel on a core of pure copper. Some sources give the percentages as 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel for the overall coin. Diameter: approximately 24.3 millimeters, approximately 0.955 inch. Weight: approximately 5.67 grams, approximately equals 0.200 ounces. Edge: reeded grooved. Obverse front design. Bust of George Washington facing left. Inscriptions include Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1966. The design is by John Flanagan, based on the original 1932 design. Reverse back design. An eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath. Inscriptions: United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and quarter dollar. Mintage production. For 1966, very large numbers were produced, hundreds of millions, making this coin common. One source gives mintage as approximately 821 million for the Philadelphia issue. Although the 1966 quarter is common, there are some varieties and special considerations that collectors look for. No mint mark. As noted, most or all 1966 quarters lack a mint mark. That means they were likely struck at the Philadelphia Mint, or equivalents, but not designated with A, P, or D. Special Mint Set (SMS) proof-like specimens. Although the standard circulation coins dominate, there are Special Mint Set specimens from this era that had higher quality finishes, more luster, and were intended for collectors rather than general circulation. Errors and struck on wrong planchettes. Many interesting error coins exist in the 1966 issue. Coins struck on wrong planchettes, e.g., quarter design struck on a cent or nickel planchette, which result in weird size, weight, missing elements, red tone color, etc. Double die obverse or reverse DDO, DDR errors. These are very rare and command collector interest. Missing clad layer, off-center strikes, broad strikes, rim lettering filled errors. Here's how value and collectability break down for the 1966 quarter. In average circulated condition, the coin is worth essentially its face value, US 25 cents, because supply is so large. Because of the clad composition, no silver, there is no intrinsic precious metal value above face. Uncirculated MS grades, or SMS specimens, can fetch modest premiums. For example, coins in MS64, MS66 are tougher than circulated but still relatively affordable. Collector guides list values up to maybe US $30 or so for common uncirculated examples. This is where real premiums come. Error coins, wrong planchette, double dies, missing clad layer, etc., can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on condition and rarity. Example: A 1966 quarter struck on a cent planchette, reddish color, is extremely rare and has fetched values significantly above typical. Because so many were minted, standard date, standard strike 1966 quarters are not key date coins in most collections. The interest is more in condition, finish SMS or error variety status. If you have one, most of the value will come from condition, how good the strike and preservation, and any special error or variety. If you are examining a 1966 quarter or considering purchasing one, here are key tips. Check composition, weight. Standard weight approximately 5.67 grams. If much lighter, heavier, could indicate wrong planchette or error. Look for mint mark. For 1966 you expect no mint mark. A coin with D or S would be suspect or misattributed, though it's possible there are special issues. Check for clad layers. Make sure the edge shows the clad layer clearly. Missing or thin clad suggests error which might be rare. Inspect for errors. Look for doubling in letters, especially Liberty, In God We Trust, reverse eagle feathers, irregular surfaces, distortions, off-center strikes, or odd planchettes. Color, size. Condition, grade. The better the grade, less wear, sharper detail, original luster, no damage, the more value. Very good condition coins command more. Finish differences. SMS or proof-like finishes will be more lustrous, more mirrors, sharper details than typical circulation strikes. Rarity and provenance. If it is a genuine error or special variety, documentation or grading by a trusted service, e.g., PCGS, NGC, will help support value. Beware of counterfeits or misrepresented errors. Many error coins may simply be circulation wear or damage. Have a knowledgeable dealer or grader examine it if value is significant. Here are some collector noteworthy variants of the 1966 quarter to be aware of. Standard Business Strike 1966 No mint mark, the typical coin most found in circulation. SMS Special Mint Set 1966. These were produced separately for collectors, often with better finish. Quarter struck on cent planchette, rare, results in small size, odd weight, reddish color, partial design. Quarter struck on nickel planchette, etc. Double die errors, DDO, DDR, very rare, letters or design elements show doubling. Significant premiums. Missing clad layer, broad strike, off-center, rim lettering errors, all examples of special interest. High-grade gem MS, proof-like specimens, even standard strikes but exceptionally preserved can be desirable. For a typical circulated coin, value approximately equals face value, US 25 cents or slightly above for nicer condition. For an uncirculated MS coin, depending on grade, value may be tens of dollars US in a normal strike. For error variety coins, value can rise dramatically, hundreds to thousands USD, depending on rarity and condition. Remember that market value also depends on collector demand, condition, certification, and authenticity. If you are in Pakistan, you mentioned Karachi, importing, shipping, grading fees, and local market demand will affect what you could reasonably obtain locally. If you're collecting the 1966 quarter, decide whether you want a standard strike in top condition, B SMS proof-like variant, or C error variety pieces. For standard strikes, focus on highest grade you can afford, sharp detail, little wear, good luster. For SMS or proof-like, look for mirror surfaces, strong strike, minimal bag marks. For error coins, be thorough, even small differences, e.g., weight, planchette metal, size matter. Get the coin graded, authenticated if value is significant. Store and handle coins properly. Avoid further wear, corrosion, or damage. Use coin holders, flip sleeves, etc. Check local and international catalogs or auction records for comparable recent sales to benchmark value. Be cautious of listings that overprice common coins. Understand the difference between standard and premium rare conditions. If dealing internationally, check shipping, import duties, customs, and certification authenticity. Keep provenance and documentation, especially for error coins, that can add to resale value. In short, the 1966 Washington quarter is a common, well-minted circulation coin from the transition era, no silver, clad composition. For most people it is of modest value, but there are opportunities for value in the right conditions, particularly for errors, proofs, SMS finish, or very high grades. If you happen to have one in excellent condition or showing an unusual variety, it's worth closer inspection. Next video. The coin is part of the Washington Quarter 1932-1998 series, the regular circulation US 25-cent piece depicting George Washington on the obverse and the heraldic eagle reverse design by John Flanagan. In 1988 the U.S. was producing this design before the start of the 50-state quarters program, which began in 1999. So these are traditional, clad quarters. The year 1988 itself may not mark a design change for the quarter, but it is still of interest to collectors for mintages, condition scarcity, and error variety possibilities. Here are the physical and composition details. Denomination: 25 cents quarter dollar. Diameter: 24.30 millimeters, approximately equals 0.955 inch. Weight: 5.67 grams. Edge: reeded 119 reeds. Composition: clad, copper nickel, sandwich. Specifically, 75% copper, 25% nickel outer layers, cupronickel, cladding over a pure copper core. Overall 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. Obverse: bust of George Washington, Liberty, above, In God We Trust. To the left, date, 1988, below. Reverse: heraldic eagle with wings outspread, clutching arrows and olive branch, United States of America, along top, E pluribus unum, beneath, and quarter dollar, at bottom. Mint mark placement: on the obverse, just to the right of Washington's ribbon, bust area, for 1980 onwards coins, the P, D, or S appears. In 1988 there are typically three main mint mark varieties of this quarter. 1988 P, minted at Philadelphia Mint, circulation strike with P, mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint produced the largest quantity for circulation. 1988 D, minted at Denver Mint, circulation strike with D, mark. Slightly lower mintage than Philadelphia. 1988 S, minted at San Francisco Mint, generally proof coins, deep cameo, DCAM. These are not typical circulation coins. Some specific numbers. For the 1988 SDCAM proof, mintage approximately 3,262,948. The data for P and D mintage vary by source. One source lists approximately P approximately 104,956,000 and D approximately 14,600,800. Because the P mint volume is very large, the 1988 P is quite common in circulation. Although the coins are common in lower grades, i.e., heavily circulated, high-grade specimens are much scarcer and therefore more valuable. For example, for the 1988 D Denver issue, one resource says, one of the tougher dates in MS67 condition in the clad quarter series from 1976 to date. Circulated condition coins, grades such as good, very good, fine, for the 1988 quarters are worth only slightly above face value in most cases. Here is a look at current approximate values, US dollars, and how grade affects them. Note: values fluctuate and vary by dealer, market. Always get current data and verify condition. For example, from one source, 1988 P, circulated GXF, about 25 cents minus 35 cents. 1988 P, about uncirculated O tilde 35 cents minus 50 cents. 1988 P, mint state MS60 mega Siemens 63 tilde $1 minus $4. MS64 tilde $5 minus $8. MS65 tilde $10 $18. MS66 tilde $25 $45. MS67 tilde $40 minus $75 plus. MS68 rare tilde $500 minus $1,000 plus. 1988 D follows a similar pattern though specific numbers differ. The 1988 S proof DCAM coins will carry different value scales appropriate to proof grade, PR, and condition. So while typical examples are common in near face value, the premiums come with higher grades, proof condition, or error variety coins. Because this is a widely produced modern coin, major rarities are rare, but there are a few things to look for. Missing or filled mint mark. For example, the 1988 P should have a P. A coin lacking the mint mark might indicate wear or a minting anomaly, e.g., filled die, and could add value. Minting errors. Off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchettes, etc. These often increase value significantly if they are verified. Proof versus circulation strike. The 1988S proof is a distinct variety DCAM proof and will command higher value in high-grade condition. Extremely high-grade clad coins MS67 or better are scarce and much more valuable. If you're handling or thinking of collecting 1988 quarters, here are some tips. Grading matters. Condition is king. Even small marks or wear significantly affect value. Authenticate. Especially for proof coins or high-grade coins, verify certification by services such as Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Company (NGC). Storage. Keep coins in proper holders, flips, capsules to avoid scratching, toning, or damage. Check mint mark and version. Make sure you know which mint your coin is from, P, D or S, and whether it's a circulation strike or proof. Look for errors. If something seems off, missing mint mark, off-center, odd planchette, have it evaluated. Market awareness. For modern coins, many remain near face value unless in exceptional condition. Don't assume value just because the coin looks old. Local context. For you in Pakistan, if importing or selling internationally, factor in shipping, certification costs, exchange rates. Ensure authenticity when purchasing. Storage, handling for long-term. In the humidity temperature conditions in Karachi, Pakistan, store in a dry place. Avoid PVC flips which can cause chemical reactions. Keep away from direct sunlight and pollutants. It's a common date from a familiar series but still part of the clad era that many beginner to intermediate collectors focus on. The contrast between its ubiquity in low grades and rarity in high grades makes it a good benchmark coin to watch. It's a good example of the standard U.S. quarter composition and design before the later state territory commemorative changes. For people assembling a run of the Washington quarter series, the 1988 is a needed date and easily obtainable. If you find one in extremely high grade, or with an interesting error, it could be quite special. When you look at a 1988 quarter you own or are thinking of buying, selling, check. Date. 1988. Make sure it's clear. Mint mark. Look under Washington's ponytail ribbon, right side of obverse for P, D, or S. Design details. On the obverse, features of Washington's hair, ribbon, bust should be sharp. On the reverse, feathers in the eagle's wings, arrows, olive branches should have good detail for higher grade. Surface condition. Any scratches, wear, nicks, spots, toning, or discoloration will reduce value. Luster. Original mint luster is a plus for higher grade coins. Strike quality. Are the details well struck, not weak or blurry? Holder certification. If the coin is certified by PCGS, NGC, etc., check the slab number, grade, authenticity. Compare to guides. Use value guides and recent auction results to see what similar grade coins are selling for. Errors, varieties. Does the coin have anything unusual like a missing mint mark, major die flaw, off-center strike, etc.? These often need expert verification. In summary, the 1988 Washington quarter is a widely available U.S. quarter from the late 20th century clad era. In circulated condition it's common and worth near face value. The real interest and value come with higher grades, proof versions, or coins with genuine error variety features. If you find one in excellent uncirculated condition, say MS65 and up, or better, it becomes significantly more collectible. For most everyday coins of this date, you'll find face value or slightly more. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.